In our modern, fast-paced era, why are young Chinese people increasingly flocking to museums, exploring archaeological sites, and probing into ancient civilizations? Hello everyone, I'm Jack, and today we're going to dive into a new trend in tourism, the cultural heritage craze. According to China's National Cultural Heritage Administration, during the May Day holiday in 2024, over 50 million visitors flocked to more than 6,000 museums nationwide. 4.04 million people visited 55 national archaeological sites. Many cultural institutions saw record-breaking numbers of visitors during the year. And this cultural craze isn't just limited to well-known museums like Beijing's Palace Museum. Museums in smaller cities are also gaining popularity, reshaping culture and tourism industries and re-emerging as new travel hotspots in the local area. Recently, it's all hands on deck for innovation at many museums. For example, the Hubei Provincial Museum unveiled a 3D-generated statue of a historical figure buried in a Qin Dynasty tomb. The Taiyuan Northern Qi Dynasty Mural Museum brought ancient musicians to life, recreating a banquet scene from an iconic ancient mural. Simultaneously, this enthusiasm for cultural heritage has shot new vitality into China's economy. Cultural institutions are adding performances, night tours, photo shoots for visitors dressed in traditional Chinese attire, and new interactive technology to provide a more immersive experience, giving modern visitors an in-depth look at ancient civilizations spanning thousands of years. Data from Meituan indicates that since April 2024, searches for Hanfu makeup, a type of traditional Chinese apparel, have increased by 30.26% year over year. In cities like Xi'an and Luoyang, it's common to see young people dressed in Hanfu taking photos at museums and archaeological sites. Many shops near these cultural sites specialize in Hanfu rental and makeup services, and hotels have introduced themed photography services to attract more young guests. So what's driving this new cultural craze? How long will this trend last? Let's hear from the expert.
A lot of people in China are interested in art and culture and history. And what's really fascinating is a place like Beijing. It's called City of Museums. And there's 200 or 300 museums. There are Taoist temples, but there's the Military Museum, there's the Palace Museum, there's the Beijing Museum, and on and on and on and on. You could not go to all of the museums in Beijing, I'm pretty sure, because I tried it a few years ago. After about 100 museums, I was like, okay, I've had enough museums for now. But people in China are legitimately very interested in museums. My favorite experience actually of going to any of the museums in China was the Sanxingdui Museum. All of the pieces that you see are extremely unique. You don't see anything like that in the world. But they'll also have a 3D interactive piece as well that you can touch and spin, so you can look at every side of that object, zoom in at the details. It's absolutely amazing how much China has invested in people's ability to learn about Chinese culture and history.